it could be a long, long season for the Atlanta Dream. Angel Reese fans already making things messy in Atlanta, already causing problems, and they just started training camp. Let's dig into this. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of your support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. We are fewer. I know I'm going to jinx it, right? We are fewer than 10 of you wonderful subscribers from 15,000 subscribers for the channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, you're enjoying the content, go ahead and do so now. Double check if you already have. As you know, they unsubscribed. Like, comment, hype on mobile, notification. All right, let's dig into this. As you can see here, Rhyne Howard addresses misunderstanding by Angel Reese fans over her number 5 chain. Y'all might remember Rickea Jackson traded from the Sparks to the Chicago Sky wearing number 5, and Angel Reese fans had an absolute meltdown. She played 2 unremarkable seasons for the Chicago Dream. This is just another example of the fact that these are not basketball fans. Angel Reese fans are not basketball fans, right? They are fans of Angel Reese. They think of her as an influencer. That's all she is to them. Little boys like the fact that she makes molds of herself and shows it on video. The way she dresses. I saw her on stage once as a rapper, and it was like she might as well not have had anything on because there was nothing to the imagination. And sadly, little girls want to be her. She doesn't have basketball fans that follow her. Never has. Okay, so let's get that clear right now. And they are toxic as hell, just like Angel Reese herself. So now they want to get into Rhyne Howard's business. Why is that? Well, let's take a look, because Rhyne Howard had to address this because Angel Reese fans were very upset that she was wearing a number 5 chain during photo shoots as they got into training camp. Okay, and she says here, please take this in a respectful way. My brother, number 5 at Kentucky, has been a part of every big accomplishment I've made since I lost him. I actually play every game with a dog tag with his picture on it. However, it just happened that my new teammate also wears the same number, which I have no problem acknowledging. It honestly didn't even register to me that it was her number as well until I saw her at the photo shoot. I just got the chain while I was still in Miami and thought that it would be the perfect accessory for that day. Thank you, everyone, for understanding. And of course, the coward here. I've seen post a lot of nonsense. I recognized the account. It's gone, folks. Okay, that page doesn't exist. Deleted it. Ran like a coward. Okay, ran like a coward. So this is for Terrence Clark, who was out of Kentucky, like a little brother to Rhyne Howard. He passed away in a car crash in L.A. about 5 years ago. I think 5, 6 was what I read, and all the way back in 2022 when Howard was drafted, she got picked number 1 by Atlanta, and she put a message on social media for Terrence Clark. We made it, brother, was something that she wrote. So she wore that number 5 chain to honor Clark, who wore number 5 at Kentucky. There was no loud gesture, none of that stuff. And of course, Reese fans notice this, and we know how they are. They're very, very much like Angel Reese herself, very much like South Side Sid, who's making a new start in Stripperville, aka Atlanta. Now, to be fair, now that they know the message, there are some of her Angel Reese fans who are like, "Oh, yeah, I get it. I'm going to support her." They apologize and so forth. But this is the kind of nonsense you just don't get this from other fan bases. It's wild. Now they had the media on their side, so Caitlin Clark fans, of course, have been pegged as the toxic ones and the racist ones and the phobes and the ists and all of that nonsense, when it's 100% Angel Reese has the worst fan base probably in sports. Okay. And again, because they're not basketball fans, it's like Someone said, I think, let me have it. Let me have it here. I think I have it here. Um, yeah, I want to keep Dream FC strictly basketball. We really don't do the fan fiction and all the drama. Let's keep it respectful. Now, of course, that's not entirely true. After all, they're the face of ownership with Atlanta is Renee Montgomery. Y'all not like us. We don't want you here. That creates a little bit of drama, but I understand the point they're making. Look, Angel Reese is very toxic. I hate that word. It's overused, but it fits here. You know, she is 100% a malignant narcissist. She's insecure. She's all about me bounds. Y'all watching for me too. And let me see. I think, yeah, I feel bad for the Atlanta Dream fans because the AR5 fans are not strictly basketball, and they make fun of the team that Angel Reese is playing for. And that, of course, is 100% true. This was part of the problem in Chicago, folks. This was part of the problem in Chicago. Okay. So now Atlanta's got to deal with all of this. And, of course, people weighed in on letting them know about that, right? Uh, yep, it's AR5 fans that aren't helpful to keep Dream FC strictly basketball. I'm seeing drama already. Yeah, of course, you knew that was coming. Angel Reese, Angel fans already pissing Atlanta off, and it's barely preseason. Haha, majority of WNBA fans don't watch for the basketball. They watch for the drama and write fan fiction about players in their head. And of course, there is more of that. One thing I wanted to finish up with this because, hey, when it rains, it pours. If you remember, when Angel Reese started spouting off about Chicago, okay, about her teammates, they weren't good enough for her. She actually, let me know if I'm wrong about this in the comments. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure she mentioned Courtney Vandersloot by name with that signing. Okay, well, Courtney said, you know what? I have some things to say about this. Yeah, that's right. Courtney Vandersloot says Chicago, under a microscope with Angel Reese, can return to a winning identity. Of course, some people took that as, oh, she's whining about getting attention because Angel Reese brought attention. Of course, Angel Reese brought attention because of Caitlin Clark, but Southside Sid was a problem in Chicago. And what she is alluding to, I think one of those things, again, a problem with Teresa Witherspoon, especially the rookie years, her Angels rookie year set the wrong tone by focusing on Southside Sid's fake double-double, trying to make her a superstar instead of worrying about playing winning basketball. I think that was a huge issue that led to Kennedy Carter eventually being out of the league because Kennedy Carter, for all her issues, and I think she has serious anger management issues, she's also a baller who wants to win. Right? I mean, she's not a selfish player on the court. She wants to win. And she did not see that being the focus in Chicago with Angel Reese there, period. Right. So obviously that was an issue. But you had Chicago Time Tribute talking about this. And here we go. We're going to bring in the defender. She's steady blaming Angel when it was Courtney Williams that y'all practiced at an old folks home. And Gabby Williams said y'all had a dirty organization. Angel didn't say any of that stuff. Angel said a lot of nasty stuff about her own teammates. Okay? Do you understand why that's an issue? They definitely weren't winning before Sloot got hurt. She just admitted that they sabotaged Angel intentionally. What? Wait, what? The delusion. The delusion from Southside Sid's defenders. She admitted they wanted the microscope off the dirty dealings over there. She just put them back under the microscope. Sloot was jealous of Angel, and she is of Azor. Like, I don't even know what to do with that. Don't even know what to do with that. This is supposed to be a story about Sloot's recovery, but Julia is obsessed and can't stop writing hit pieces about AR. Complaining about being held accountable is an interesting opinion to have as a female athlete. Yeah, absolutely wild. Oh, by the way, because I want to finish up with this, this is the deleted post that Rhyne Howard reposted and responded to. This is that account. Unfortunately for Sloot, I think all this just puts more pressure on her performance when she returns. Pressure, I don't think, had to be there after you go get someone like Skylar, but now everyone is going to be looking for the walk to match the target. Courtney Vandersloot is one of the most accomplished players in the WNBA. She's coming from veteran leadership. She's, she's still going to be a solid player at her age, kind of help steady the ship in Chicago. She has zero to prove to anyone, certainly not Southside Sid's toxic fan base. And thank you, this one says it. Sloot down damn near Adonis Haslam by this time. Most likely already has a front office job lined up, already won a chip there. Her value to the franchise at this point is much larger than on-court play. They don't move off Angel and do why they did without her input. She's old and coming off ACL and two-time champ. She don't have no pressure, 100%. But we get the Angel fans exactly because she's talking a big game. Better be ready to back it up. Can't wait for Angel to pick her pocket. And I will finish with this. Angel Reese needs to get it together. Southside Sid needs to grow up. And maybe instead of lying about Caitlin Clark's fan base, Angel Reese needs to speak out about the toxicity of the clowns that follow her. Because as people like to say about Kennedy Carter, she's going to wear out her welcome. She seems to do that everywhere she goes. Okay? She seems to have problems in the locker room everywhere she goes. And I know I'm going to get the whiners. She won a championship at LSU. Yeah. She also got suspended for locker room issues. We already saw her get booted out of Chicago after 2 years for locker room issues. Her fans do not help. Do not help. Southside Sid needs to grow up, get it together. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Really, truly do appreciate it. Maybe we're going to hit 15K today. It is possible. Thanks to all of you. I will talk to y'all later.